Canada's most dangerous hoods.
You probably think of Drake, Tory Lanez, or The Weeknd. But what some of you may not know is that Toronto has one of the most violent and ruthless underground rap scenes in all of North America.
Toronto rapper behind bars.
A young Toronto rapper killed, identified as a popular Toronto rapper.
I was shocked while researching this video at just how deadly the streets of Canada can get. So come with me as we venture to the north.
You see, I think that's the biggest misconception around Canada and like America. Niggas think just because guns aren't legal here that there's no guns and we're on some like UK stabbing shit. I'll be real with you. In Toronto, there's a shooting at least once every day, minimum. And not no weird shit. I'm just being honest, nigga. There is a shooting in this city at least once a day. Mind you, guns are not legal, so that should just tell you how fucked up it is around here. Like, think about that. Guns are legal in the States and niggas shoot each other. Okay, because guns are legal. So you're only catching one charge if you shoot a nigga. You're catching just whatever, the homicide or whatever charge. Nigga, here, guns are illegal. So you kill a nigga, you catching multiple different types of bad charges, my nigga. It's not just, niggas think shit's sweet out here. Shit is not sweet. I'll be real with you. And the thing about Toronto especially is niggas love to hate here. Nobody likes anybody. Even niggas hate on their own homies who they grew up with. It fucked. Envy is probably the biggest Toronto accent. Envy. Fuck. Yeah, eh? Envy. That's the biggest Toronto accent.
North side of Jane and Finch, as well as Alexandra Park, to get a first-hand look inside Toronto's most dangerous hoods.
Toronto, this is Jane and Finch, Lost Gang.
Alexandra Park, PO, MG Furrow.
Content creators get shot in their head out here.
Come around here, you might not leave, nigga.
Tell us a little bit about life here in Jane and Finch.
It's the trenches.
Most dangerous, most trench, most known in Canada, I feel like. Not even just Toronto, in Canada.
This episode starts off in Jane and Finch, an area that has been producing famous hip-hop artists since the late 80s and is notorious for the crime and gang activity that goes on there.
I'm confused. Where did he film this part? Because I'll be real with you niggas, this is not in Toronto. I don't know where this is.
For years, there has been a clear divide in the neighborhood, with the north side of Jane and Finch, also known as Up Top, repping the Crips, and the south side, also known as Down Bottom, repping the Bloods. In 2007,
Down Bottom, I'll be real with you niggas, nobody calls that.
Police conducted a year-long investigation called Project Cryptic that led to over 700 criminal charges being laid against 95 different people, ultimately dismantling the Driftwood Crips and opening the door for a new generation to take over the neighborhood. But more on that in a minute.
All right, guys, check it out. Right now I'm on the north side of Jane and Finch with...
This is the thing I love about Toronto, like Toronto hood bads, bro. It's like, no matter how hood we are, our Jamaican will still come out. What is this fit, bro? This is a real yachty fit, bro. Man said Montclair puffer with the matching shorts. Matching shorts, by the way. Could not do it without the matching shorts. Blue bag. I don't know what this bag is. The chains is busting, my nigga. You doing your big one. But what is this Pikachu hat? This nigga went elf ear on the hat. Broad day. I'm not gonna say too much.
The one and only, number 35, YG.
In the trap with your auntie. She up a brick in her panty.
This is YG35, a popular rapper from the area that has racked up millions of views on songs like Heard of Me, which went #1 trending on YouTube, and Auntie, which earned him a gold plaque. He has a wild history with the law that we'll touch on here in a bit. There's a whole bunch of rappers from this area, right?
Yeah.
So what if now you're rocking with my boy?
What's up, Pressa?
Nah, 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 nah. Wait, what? Why is my nah, 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 nah? There we go. Okay. Yo, this is a crazy link up, chat. Honestly, it's a crazy link up. Toronto starter bubble. I fucks with it.
I couldn't believe it. As soon as I bought my Cuban chick, she called me back.
This is Pressa. From going on tour with Drake to his song Canada Goose racking up nearly 30 million views on YouTube, he has cemented himself as one of the most famous rappers from the streets of Toronto.
Easily. I'm not gonna lie, chat. If you don't know, let me put you on game. This is the biggest rapper out of Toronto to make it. Besides, obviously, Drake or whatever you're talking about. If we're talking about underground, this is the biggest rapper to actually put himself on. And I'm gonna tell you niggas from living in this city and actually knowing what's going on, this nigga was on shit. Like, this nigga is the... Who's a nigga who was actually on shit before they got famous? Like, actually on shit. 50 Cent. Not a crazy comparison, I'm gonna be real, but this is like our 50 Cent, like a real trap nigga who made it out of the city. Crazy comparison, I'll be real with you, crazy comparison, because 50 is a goat. But this is our 50 word. Like, there's no other underground rapper who really made it out. Like, I'm talking, when I say made it, I mean this nigga has multiple bust down chains, because that's the only way you know if a nigga really made it anymore. Multiple bust down chains, houses. This nigga got the money. Trust me, chat.
Recognizable by his unique voice.
Novocaine press. Novocaine press.
And much like YG, he has had to overcome insane legal troubles. At one point, he was accused of having taken part in kidnapping 2 of his enemies.
Chat, I'm not gonna speak on this, but this was a crazy time. And just know, word.
Torturing them, forcing them to perform oral sex on one another, filming it, and sending it to their parents to demand $10,000 in exchange for the footage not being publicly released. He was arrested, but miraculously posted bail and was somehow able to go on tour with Drake during this time. But soon after, venues began canceling his shows.
I'm really sorry, but we need to pull the show with Press's legal problems in Toronto. It's a risk the venue can't take at the moment. Kidnapping and torture is just too far.
Ultimately,
Talking about killing and serving bricks is alright, but kidnapping, that's where we draw the line, man. Alright, like, keep it to the regular rap nigga shit, bro. When you actually get on some real slime shit, that's when they don't fuck with you. This nigga's a real slime, chat. Like, a real deal pain. Like, this nigga's been putting in pressure since he was probably like 14, chat.
Pressa was found not guilty of these crimes, and 2 other men from Jane and Finch were sentenced for committing these heinous acts.
Who brought you out here, man? You just walking through or what?
We checked in.
You checked in with 35?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said bring a little bit of...
I'm gonna be real with you. What the fuck are these pants, man? Be real, Preston. You got the money. What is... Holy shit. Niggas matching side bags on them? Alright, bro. This is why we'll never... And this is why niggas, like...
Honey, and you're good.
Yeah, you're good, you know?
Bundog.
Here in the cup.
This is
Bundog!
His older brother, BFR Bundog, a talented rapper in his own right. He has a crazy story.
Mental. What the fuck? You see the size of this chain? Yeah, I'll be real. Bundog's not no 6'8" nigga too, so this chain is massive. Holy shit.
That started before he was even in 1st grade. When Bundog was around 5 years old, his brother Pressa was born on May 10th, 1996. Only 36 days later, on June 15th, their father, Mark Prestige Gardner, who was alleged to have been a prominent member in the Drift...
Yo, real deal demon. Chat, if you're actually on shit in the city, this nigga, every single nigga knows. Word.
Wood Crips shot and killed a volunteer security guard outside a community dance hall and has been in jail ever since.
I didn't even know about that. I did not know. That's crazy. Nigga shot.
The volunteer Gardner, who was alleged to have been a prominent member in the Driftwood Crips, shot and killed a volunteer security guard outside a community dance hall and has been in jail.
Community dance hall. Dance hall is basically just a Jamaican party. It's a community dance hall. That's crazy though. You packed the security guard. You see, I have not given any rights to him, and I do not oblige on killing anybody. But I'm gonna be real. Security guards be out of fucking pocket, bitch. Let's talk about it. Security guards do not know their fucking place, fam. Be real. Be real. Security guards don't know their fucking place. They dead ass think they like fucking super cop or American fucking Captain America. These niggas think they could dodge bullets, stop anything. The way they be talking outside of clubs, especially when you come in there to spend money, is insane. I don't know if it's the same thing in America, but Canada, bro, they got a huge ego trip. They think they're the guys. They think because they hit the gym twice a week that they're, because they hit the gym 5 times a week that they're the guy. Nigga, you are an average human being. Less than average, nigga. You are here at 1 a.m. standing outside of a club. You are less than average. You can't even afford to get in. Nigga, you can't afford to get in. That's why you're really pissed. That's a discussion for another day, though. Discussion for
Ever since. Pressa...
One sec.
and Bundog would go on to hang out on the streets of Jane and dance hall and has been in jail ever since. Pressa and Bundog would go on to hang out on the streets of Jane and Finch at a very young age, with photos existing of Pressa...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, fam. This is a crazy picture. I mean, the manyan is the manyan, but Yo, that shit looked like Monopoly money. Yo, what were we doing in Canada in the early? What were we really doing in the early 2000s, fam, with our money? Because that shit looks like Monopoly money. I'll be real. It's real. And that's definitely press up, but shit.
Flexing wads of cash at what looks like 7 years old, and both the boys were seen
Said 7 years old.
frequently outside, appearing in rap videos as small children.
Jeez.
Flash forward to 2007 when the Driftwood Crips were taken down by Project Cryptic, a new gang would emerge called YBK, or Young Buck Killers, specializing in drug and weapon trafficking. This gang was led by 3 men, Muhammad Hersey, Guled Mahadale, and Bundog. YBK grew
I'll be real with you, Chad. I'll be real with you, Chad. I did not know nothing about that. What the fuck? I did not know that Bundog started orchestrating the whole entire fucking Rico case against him. That's a Project Marvel. Hey, what? I did not know that, Chad. Who the fuck knew that? I'm not gonna lie to you, about to tap in with these headphones because word. Tap in with these headphones real quick. Sound like the way my shit's sitting and I this mic every time the video plays. Give me a sec. Here? Yeah, right? Oh no, one sec. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good video so far though. He's covering shit I didn't even know about.
the fall of 2011, they were classified by the police as small children. Flash forward
A lot of editing. I'm already annoyed.
to 2007 when the Driftwood of Jane and Finch at a very young age, with photos existing of Pressa flexing wads of cash at what looks like 7 years old, and both the boys were seen frequently outside, appearing in rap videos as small children. Flash forward to 2007 when the Driftwood Crips
Something's not right. Why is there like a weird echo?
were taken down by Project Cryptic, a new gang.
Oh, I think he fucked up and he filmed the video in like a huge room or the audio, so I could literally hear the whole entire echo. One sec, chat. My bad. All right, we're gonna start it from here.
Crips shot and killed a volunteer security guard outside a community dance hall and has been in jail ever since. Pressa and Bundog would go on to hang out on the streets of Jane and Finch at a very young age, with photos existing of Pressa flexing wads of cash at what looks like 7 years old, and both the boys were seen frequently outside, appearing in rap videos as small children.
Yo, that trip is crazy. Yo, that's the difference though. When you grow up on this gangster shit, you literally live this. Like, it's not like you just heard music and it influenced you, nigga. This nigga's dad was on shit. You are literally a born gangster, my nigga.
Flash forward to 2007 when the Driftwood Crips were taken down by Project Cryptic, a new gang would emerge called YBK, or Young Buck Killers, specializing in drug and weapon trafficking.
Chat, I'm from this city. This is real.
This gang was led by 3 men, Muhammad Hersey, Guled Mahadale, and Bundog.
I'll be real, I've never heard of these 2 niggas. I'm by any means not from any hood, but I've never heard of these 2 niggas. Bundog is literally like a Toronto legend at this point.
YBK grew so large that by the fall of 2011, they were classified by the police as a criminal organization, and the Canadian version of a RICO was put together called Project Marble that would soon lead to 900 officers executing search warrants all across Canada.
Raided this whole neighborhood, kicked everybody's doors.
There was 66 people arrested.
Damn.
YG35's home was the first to be raided, and he ended up being sentenced to 2 years in prison. Bundog was arrested, and evidence linked handguns found in him and Press's home to 4 separate shootings. Ultimately, Bundog was convicted of 14 charges and was sentenced to 10 years in prison.
Fuck! This nigga said his strap was, yo, what did they say? The nigga's strap was used in 3 different shootings?
4 separate shootings.
Nigga, fuck.
Bundog was arrested, and evidence linked handguns found in him and Press's home to 4 separate shootings. Ultimately,
Nigga got caught for 4, not caught, but 4 separate shootings? Nigga, you are not a shooter. Nigga, you are a serial killer. What? Nigga said 4 separate shootings. Nigga, you are no longer a gangster. You have graduated to serial killer or homicider, whatever you guys want to call him. This nigga, 4 different shootings, 1 strap, and kept the strap. Bro, you gotta understand what kind of demon you gotta be to keep that gun and not be scared to get caught with it. What? Yo, okay, Bundy.
Ultimately, Bundog was convicted of 14 charges and was sentenced to 10 years in prison. He was released in 2020, and he told me his experience in jail caused him to permanently go sober.
When I get intoxicated, I have confidence and I don't give two shits. Fucking if niggas even look at me wrong, fighting. I was like one of those guys. And then smoking, I think too much. I just overthink and shit. Like, especially like all the conspiracy theories. Yeah, that shit was taking over my mind.
What are some things you learned while you were locked up?
At the end of the day, I needed jail because jail saved my ass. I needed to calm down. I needed to slow down. So when I went there, read a lot of books, learned how to read.
Just for you who don't know, to give you some context, this nigga does not come outside with a mask and sunglasses. I don't even think too many people know what he really looks like. That pic that he just showed, like a little bit before, that was the only picture I've ever seen of homie. I don't even know what this nigga looks like. I'm assuming just a bigger version of Pressa though.
Words because at the end of the day I'm going to court. They're saying these dumbass words like perhaps, and I don't even know what perhaps means. You know, like so now when I'm in court, I'm hearing what they're saying and they can't finish.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my nigga. Canadian education failed you, my nigga. You don't know what perhaps means? Nigga, that is grade 1 reading level, nigga. That is not word. It's okay, bro. Once you get the money, nigga, you don't need this thing between your ears, my nigga. Oh, God, once you get the money, you no longer need this thing that's between your ears that keeps you moving. You don't need it. Once you got the money, niggas don't care, and the bitches definitely don't care. Don't worry, my nigga. Keep doing your thing. Fuck perhaps. Fuck all 7-syllable words, actually. H-A-P-S, okay.
That's me no more.
No, so how does it
syllables? I meant letters.
feel growing up with people and then watching them, you know, rise to the top of the Canadian rap scene? Because you guys are some of the biggest people.
I seen Pressa and Robin do it first. Like I was on the run. I dropped like one song and then I was on the run. I was in America for like 2 years. I lived in fucking LA, New York for like 2 years, and then I got caught in Ohio and they sent me back. But when they sent me back, I ended up beating my charges.
In 2016, a man
Chat, that's one of the most legendary stories you'll hear out of the city. Everybody knows about it. This is actually facts. He's speaking 110 facts. A nigga went on the run for 2 years, got caught in Ohio with a bunch of burners. Oh, shit, that's just kind of federal, but I don't know what he got caught for, actually. Let me just not talk.
No, so how does it feel growing up with people and then watching them, you know, rise to the top of the Canadian rap scene? Because you guys are some of the biggest people.
I seen Pressa and Robin do it first. Like I was on the run. I dropped like one song and then I was on the run. I was in America for like 2 years. I lived in fucking LA, New York for like 2 years, and then I got caught in Ohio and they sent.
That's fucking crazy. What do you mean you were on the run for 2 years? Wait, what? I mean, I know about this story, but I don't know about this story. Fuck, what do I call this guy? What is his name? Shamari, I think. Why? Oh, that's why. YG Toronto rapper. You gotta be a little bit more specific when you talk about Toronto because we don't got shit going on, so Google does not give a fuck about us. I think it'll be in news. YG wanted Toronto rapper on the run. Yo, why is there no articles about this? What the hell? YG, Toronto, or Shamar. His name's like Shamar. Why am I putting on government names? It's crazy. I'll be real with you. YG, Toronto, rapper caught in Ohio. Let's try that. Oh, here it is. News. Warmington. Toronto police hunt down suspect in shooting. This is so federal. I don't know what he did. I don't know if he did it or not. I don't care. This is purely for just knowing what's going on. Police about to catch one of the city's most wanted fugitives who's wanted for one of Toronto's most disturbing shootings. Nearly 2 years ago, a brazen, brutal shooting left a 20-year-old man paralyzed and the city aghast? What word is this? Niggas just be saying anything. That is made up. I don't care. Misspelled or incorrect. City at how vicious our streets can be. Extremely graphic surveillance video put out by Toronto police showed assailants men approaching a man on a bicycle in the full light of day on Pittsboro Drive in Martin Grove Road. Chat, I need Jesus. Extremely graphic surveillance video put out in Toronto showed assailants men approaching. What? This cannot be a right sentence, bruh. Toronto police showed men approaching a man on a bicycle in full day of light on Pittsboro Drive in Martin Grove Road, Finch Avenue area of Rexdale, and firing multiple rounds into a helpless victim before briskly walking off. The sickening video stunned the city and angered the police. It's totally disgusting, 23rd Division Superintendent Ron Taverner told my colleague Chris. Okay, too many names, bro. It was that day that Taverner told his team that whoever was behind this must be caught. Nigga, what are you, Batman? Settle down, bruh. Anyways, chat, you know this shit was real because that's homie right there. This shit is real. And he's in a fucking Givenchy sweater, by the way. So he had the money. Shit, how God is good. Bless up, bro. 30 chains on, Montclair vest after doing whatever that was. If it's true, allegedly. Shit.
Me back, I ended up beating my charges.
In 2016, a man named Nathan Lee was gunned down at point blank range on camera in the middle of the day by a man wearing a blue t-shirt. After police released footage of Nathan's ambush, his mother identified one of the men in the video as her former neighbor, YG. Soon
This nigga packed his neighbor? Shit. What? Yo, I think it's say Toronto niggas are slaves. What are you talking about? Man packed his neighbor and then walked out the next day and said good morning to the man's mom. Okay. Shit. Suspect arrested. Second sought out in Blazing Rexdale shooting.
of Nathan's ambush, his mother identified one of the men in the video as her former neighbor, YG. Soon his face was plastered all over Canada, and a warrant was put out for his arrest. Seeing this, YG decided to go on the run and flee to Los Angeles, hiding out for nearly 2 years until he was
This nigga trying to change maps. Nigga, it's not that easy, bro. Let me tell you, nigga. This nigga trying to change maps. This nigga trying to refresh the lobby. Nigga, no. Yo, WYG,
ultimately
bro.
apprehended in Columbus, Ohio, and extradited back to Canada.
How did you feel when you were on the run? Was that like a scary situation, or it was nothing? Was it like...
At first, like, fuck. Like, people used to try to tell me scary shit. I used to go to my house and try to say, yo, tell him turn himself in. He's gonna give him double-digit years and bear mantra like that. But when I got to America and I was playing basketball on Laguna Beach, and I remember I was just partying, looking at the beach. I was like, I didn't even feel like I was on the run anymore. I felt like I was free. I felt like.
Chad, imagine, oh man, and you just flee to the States, and the man said I'm on Laguna Beach, just feeling free. I'm sorry, these niggas are slimes, bro. Look, this man has a grin on his face talking about... Word. I mean, I fucked
I was feared that I was in Canada, you know? But I think someone ended up telling on me and telling the police that this guy's on the run. And then they just came and knocked my door one day, saying my real name, and then I got arrested.
You were just trapped in there?
A run, and then I was in Canada, you know? But I think someone ended up telling on me and telling the police that this guy's on the run. And then they just came and knocked my door one day, saying my real name, and then I got arrested.
You were just trapped in there, there's nowhere to go?
I had nowhere to go. I remember when I looked out one side of the window, because Columbus, the police in Columbus, they wear like white, so it doesn't really look like a police officer. So I looked out the window and I just seen like a white guy in like a white shirt. He looked like he's not even like police. So then I went to the door now again. I'm like, who you guys looking for? Because they're banging the door. I just said, yo, I tried to go jump out the window, and then I seen the white guy there. So I went to the window. I'm like, yo, who you guys looking for? Then they said my name. And I said, what? How the fuck these guys know my name over here in America, you know? So fuck, I was done after that. I just fucking unlocked the door, I lied down, and I got arrested. But I was only in America for American jail for 2 weeks in Columbus. They sent me back to Canada. I was in jail for 5 months. I went to pre-trial and I beat my shit.
After beating his...
God is fucking good. Be real. God is so good. To get out of a situation like that after posting a fucking... This is the cover for whatever mixtape or whatever this is, and you get out of jail for allegedly a man? Yo, W, bro. He actually is legendary, bro. You have to go down as goated. And he didn't rat. No snitching involved, by the way, and he got off. W, bro. That's a goat. That's a goat if I've ever seen.
In his case, YG went on to release many songs, but one of his most brazen is the song Blue Tea, where he raps.
I'm on your block in my blue tea, Glock in my blue tea. If I see it, I'll be getting shot in my blue tea.
Which seems like a clear reference to the viral video of a man in a blue tee shooting Nathan Lee at close range.
One of the biggest fucking universities is right here too, like down the street, York University.
Yeah.
When we were kids, we used to go to this York University and steal bare laptops, raw bare laptops. Like this when I was a kid, I never used to sell drugs and.
Nigga, this nigga just rat himself out. There's no statute of limitations around that shit, my nigga. Instead of we used to go to the university. Chat, this is real facts. This is literally bro, that hood is literally 10 minutes away from the second biggest university in Toronto. This nigga said we used to go over there and jam laptops. Yo, bruh.
Nothing. That used to be my grind, was just walk all the way to York University and rob a laptop. I never used to sell drugs or nothing. That used to bare laptop. York University.
Yeah.
When we were kids, we used to go to this York University and steal bare laptops and rob bare laptops. Like.
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't get these niggas though. Wait.
This when I was a kid, I never used to sell drugs or nothing. That used to be my grind, was just walk all the way to York University and rob a laptop, come back, I know I have like 2 or 3 bills.
And we used to make.
Yeah, the thing I don't get about these niggas, chat, these niggas is up right now. Like, yeah, like this nigga right here, who you would think probably doesn't have like even 3, 4. Bro, if you did not know this nigga and you just seen this picture, you probably think he probably has like not even 5 bands. This nigga has a mil to his name. No cap. Together, these niggas probably have a mil. More even, combined. Why stay in the hood? Like, the niggas that are nothing from Chief Keef, that nigga got his bag and got up out of there. Get your bag and get up. Like, bro, don't get me wrong. It's sick to be famous in your city. That's probably one of the best feelings, to have your own people love you. But, bro, when that shit comes at the risk of losing your life, nigga, I don't need none of you niggas. I'm gone. These niggas stay here. Stay on this. Shit, I mean, if you run the sea, you run the sea. But shit.
These fake donation sheets.
I rob a laptop, come back, I know I have like 2 or 3 bills.
And we used to make these fake donation sheets, these basketball donation sheets, and go over to the university. And like, I used to go to school with like thousands of dollars and shit. Stack up 2,000s. I'll go to school 2,000. The principal's calling my mom and shit. How the fuck this guy has all this money?
So I guess most everyone here that makes music, they, kind of like the Wassas Collective.
Yeah.
What does Wassas even? What does that mean? What does it stand for?
The Wassas is named after Quasi Peters. Wasi is like the biggest like legend in Toronto. He got in a shootout with the police and shit. The police killed him.
Doing this for my bro Wasi, yeah?
Facts, chat. This is all, everything they're saying is facts. Wasi literally got, like, this guy passed away, so I can talk on this. Literally got in a shootout with the police and got in a swap out with police. That's why we say, if you ever hear Toronto man say, yo, Wasi, even Drake's probably, I think Drake said in one of his track, he's like, niggas gonna move in Wasi or some shit. That's from this, if you didn't know.
Many modern-day rappers from up top Jane and Finch call themselves the Wassas or Was Gang, and if you've ever heard the song Meltdown by Travis Scott, you can hear Drake shout them out in his bars saying,
You lucky that Vogue was suing, cause I would have been with the Wassas in Paris and shit.
But what is a Wassa? The Wassas get their name from their deceased friend Quasi Peters, who...
Chat.
But what is a Wassa? The Wassas get their name from their deceased...
Would have been with the Wassas in Paris and shit.
But what is a Wassa? The Wassas get their name from their deceased friend Quasi
Chat, this nigga, if you from the city, slime. Not gonna say too much, slime.
Peters, who was shot dead by the police on July 25th, 2015 in Toronto's entertainment district while he was on the run for a suspected double murder. Cops stated that Quasi shot at them first, resulting in them returning fire and killing him at only 21 years old.
Right now we're in Shoreham. This is where Wasi, he grew up. He used to live over there. I'm from literally across the street right there.
Pressa's first ever song is titled Was Gang, and I found an interview where he breaks down Wassa language 101.
Hey man, it's your boy Preston. This is Wassa language on Upper.
Yo, this nigga's whole voice changed. What the fuck? This nigga got some money and this nigga, yeah, the hood came up out of it.
This ain't a diss, I'm with them boys, I hit them
Wassa.
Wassa means like not savage.
Use it in a sentence.
Ayo Wassa, let me get the drink.
Wanas.
It means sex.
Use it in a sentence.
Yo, Crody, I just won on that bad girl that you met last night.
Koala.
Koal means finesse.
Use it in a sentence.
Yo, Crow, why you koaling like that? Like, why you trying to
What do you guys really think of Toronto slang? Because I'm not gonna lie, like compared to other cities,
finesse?
Compared to other cities, our slang is ass. So honest, we have the worst lingo in the world, probably. I don't think anybody's got worse lingo than us. There is nobody. It's just so cringe. And like the fact is too is like the content creators from Toronto make it worse because they buy into it and they sell it even more. So now everybody thinks we talk like, hey, your dog, what you talking about, Crody? Like nobody actually talks like that. I'll be real with you. Nigga, maybe in 2016, niggas talk like nobody talks like that now, nigga. Drake sold us on that one. I'm gonna be real. Father OVO sold us on that one. Fuck.
Use it in a sentence.
Yo, Crow, why you koaling like that? Like, why you trying to finesse me?
Let's talk about some Jane and Finch slang, some Toronto slang. What's some of the words you guys use out here that maybe people
I know
wouldn't be
you
into?
probably hear Crody a lot.
Yeah. Just to clarify, that's not a Crip thing. That's not a Crip thing? Because in America...
It is a Crip thing. It's just, I heard it, and then we have like kind of like enforced it. Like, you know what I mean? Like we use it all day over here. You feel me?
Crody.
Crody is just like Brody, but with a C.
Neat means like, yo, okay, yo, you're smooth, like you're neat.
Speaking of neat, in Jane and Finch there was once a group called Neat Gang that consisted of YG and two brothers, 21 Neat and 22 Neat, among other people. They released a...
This story, chat, is probably one of the craziest stories come out of the scene. If he tells the whole story.
few singles such as Filthy and Money Music, but their rap career was short-lived. In 2016, 22 Neat robbed a family inside their home at gunpoint. He took $100 and all of the chocolate milk inside their fridge. Despite...
This is facts! This is facts, man!
committing this crime on camera and being recognized by the victims, Judge Sandra Backus dismissed all charges. The following year in 2017, 22 Neat was accused of killing alleged drug dealer Hamza Sirhan in Ottawa. A warrant for his arrest was put out and he went on the run for nearly 28 months until he was murdered in Calgary the day after Christmas 2019.
We learned the name of the man who
running through the snow, chat.
Was killed. He is 23-year-old Farah Handul of Ontario.
His brother 21 Neat murdered two people in downtown Toronto in broad daylight on camera, one of which was rising rapper Smoke Dogg, who was one of the biggest names in Toronto at the
Chat. This whole situation shook the city. Like the way I would compare this to is like, this is like when XXX, this is when fucking, like when X got shot. I know what you're thinking. That's a crazy comparison, but to the city of Toronto, bro, this was literally like when X got shot. This was fucked. Bro, this was broad day, middle of summer. During COVID, I'm pretty sure, bro. This shit was
the time. 21 Neat escaped arrest for over a year, but eventually got caught after he kidnapped someone in British Columbia. He was sentenced to life in prison for his crimes. In September of 2024...
I didn't even know that. This nigga got life. And bro, there's some crazy shit that they didn't even mention that, like, I'm not
their younger brother.
There's a whole, bro. Go look into that. We'll go look into that story one day. But trust me, that story is one of the craziest stories to ever come out of the city.
Was gunned down in a double homicide right here in Jane and Finch, not far from where we are all standing.
Also means like des means like desperate. You know what I mean? Des. Chromons, wazzles, like you know we're drenched, big spill out here.
You guys say cheesin' if you're angry, right?
No, we don't.
No?
No, we say we're cheese. We're not cheesing. We're cheese.
Cheese.
Tell him, Bundy. Yo. Niggas like, you guys say you're cheesing if you're... Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, from a American's perspective, I would deadass just want to sit down with the, like American from the hood, like from the Bronx or some shit. And deadass just, like, show them all the Toronto, everything that happens here, all the street shit, and get a real opinion. Like, compared to, like, because I'll be real with you, bro. Let's just be real. Toronto's on some grimy shit, but it's nowhere compared to America, bro. The slimes over there are slimes. Slimes over here are slimes, but, bro, the fact that, like, guns aren't legal at least gives us a little bit of pullback, bro. Like, we're a little bit more calm. In America, niggas will pack you for a 2K game. Ask Lil Snoop if you don't believe me. RIP that guy. Over here, you'll get packed for a 2K game too, but like, bro, it's gonna take, you have to talk a lot of shit to get packed for a 2K game.
But that's some old slang. I'm bent.
So if I step on your shoes, you'd be like, you got me cheese right now.
I'm bent. Yeah, don't get him bent, bro. Don't get him bent. We're gonna spin for that. If you step on our shoes, we might spin for that.
What's some other Jane and Finch slang? You got like buck tees?
What do you call a fiend?
Rusty, custy, a fucking buckty.
What do you guys call Canadian money?
Ricks.
This nigga just casually just pull out like chat. I will use some perspective that's at least like a good 30, 40.
Racks. Ricks.
Ricketies.
Ricketies.
I've been calling it CAD.
And that's
Canadian
the
dollar.
big.
I call it ricketies, my own self. That's like my
too.
slang for ricketies.
We're heavy on the Jamaican and Somali culture over here, you know?
It's different, bro. It's unique.
For sure, it's different, but no one likes it. They said that we have the worst accent out of everyone.
They hate the way I talk.
You know when they hear us talk, they don't take us serious.
You don't think so?
No, they don't take us serious.
I feel like they take Jane and Finch serious, no?
No, they don't.
They don't take us serious.
So what's with the inflection? I feel like sometimes with your guys slang, like at the end of a sentence.
I don't even know what it is, chat. I'll honestly, I'll be real. What I think it is, why they don't take like the real street shit in Toronto or in Canada serious. Bro, who is the poster child for Canada? Alright. We're all in agreement that we know who that man is. Mr. OVO himself. Bro, the GOAT, the singing GOAT, the GOAT of every type of genre right now. Basically, Mr. Universal, Drake himself, the big Drake, the big D. Just call him the big D. That was crazy. Oh, God. I mean, Jesus. But yeah, bro. I think it's because of him. Nigga, how you gonna take a whole city serious when their main artist is a singing nigga? And then to back it up, it's like, okay, let's get him Drake. Maybe Drake is just a one-off. Then we back that up with Weeknd. And then you give them Nav. And then you give them who else? Jesse Reyes. Yeah, nigga, that city's hard. I wouldn't believe it either, to be honest. But yo, every city's got their own thing, bro. Once you actually get into any city, bro, every city's got slang.
You'll be like, you'll raise your pitch, you know what I mean? Yeah, come on, fam.
Come on, fam.
Some Americans have some fucked up accents though too. Baltimore has a fucked up accent.
True, what it do, dummy? In Baltimore, if someone's your friend, I'll be like, hey, yo, what up, stupid? And if you go down to the South, it's crazy too. It's hot on some bitch and some bitch. Goddamn.
Yeah, that's that line.
Hey man, say man. When are you gonna start on your content, Ryan? You gonna become a YouTuber?
We made a vlog. Me and this guy made a vlog. We made a vlog in fucking Paris.
Then I went and did the Mexico vlog, and we were just live with top 5 in the vlog, and the shit went viral.
Top 5. Tell us a little bit about top 5. You don't have to say anything crazy, but just like his story.
My bro, he soon come home. Free 5, he soon come home.
He's gonna be out soon.
Bro, W fucking unity in the city, bro. Chat, there was a point when every single block in Toronto was beefing. Nobody liked anybody. And now, for the first time in like 10 years, almost every block, fucks with each other. And the music that's getting made from it, bitch, shit, Boondock. I'm gonna say Boondock. Like, Boondock just made a banger. This nigga told a story on that shit. We actually have to react.
Yeah, he's going home this year. And then we're gonna fuck it up top live.
While filming this video, he's gonna be out soon?
Yeah, he's going home this year. And then we're gonna fuck it up top live.
Damn, how old is this video? Top 5 wasn't even out yet? Damn.
While filming this video, Top 5 was still in jail for his alleged murder of a man named Hashim Omar Hashi back in 2021. While in house arrest, Top 5 cut his ankle monitor off, fled to America, and mocked the mayor of Toronto, John Tory, on social media.
But this is for John Tory. Yo, John Tory, the cup's waiting for you. Link up.
Chat, the city's fucked. The city's fucked. This is what we're now. Like, the rappers are mocking the mayor. The mayor is useless. He fucking got caught in some shit. Like, bruh, it's a joke.
You guys want to know where I am?
After 6 months on the run, he was arrested and extradited back to Canada. But in September of 2024, after Drake paid his lawyer fees, Top 5's judge excluded...
Is that a fact? Drake paid his lawyer fees? I did not know that was a fact, that Drake paid his lawyer fees.
social media evidence, and he was released from jail.
I feel like a baseball player, superstar. Shout out to the Toronto South Detention Center for the hospitality. And shout out to my boy Drake, man.
Top 5, who spends a lot of time with Drake, claims to be his personal shooter.
I am Drake's shooter.
Yo, don't fucking kill me, bro. I am Drake's shooter. Yo, imagine being able to make that claim, though. That's a tough claim, bro. That is a tough badge to have, bro. That is a crazy badge. And this hat is all the way fucked up, bro.
2024 and Drake shooter.
He also said he would kill Kodak Black after the incident between Kodak and Pressa that left Kodak with a bullet in his leg.
So there's an incident that happened with Kodak Black and Pressa. What's your thoughts about it?
If I was there, Kodak would have been dead. I'm Crash Out Gang too,
I'm not
man.
Crash Out.
He has also gone after
Chat, this is our equivalent of fucking. This nigga who just says what he says, does not give a fuck. But honestly, this is probably more of an accurate. This is probably our 50 Cent, chat. Top 5 is deadass Toronto 50 Cent. This nigga beat multiple cases, came out, and he's still on top.
So there's an incident that happened with Kodak Black and Pressa. What's your thoughts about it?
Yo, chat, this has to be our equivalent to 50 Cent. I'll be real. This nigga beat multiple cases, got out the bin. Multiple cases, got out the bin, still on top. Talks as much shit as he wants, does whatever the fuck he wants, and he's Drake's #1 shooter. He's unstoppable. He's basically Captain Toronto, bro. Be real. This is Captain Toronto. If you really wonder what Toronto is about, nigga, just go follow this nigga and just see his movements, the way he talks. He's Toronto. That is Toronto. I'll be real.
If I was there, Kodak would have been dead. I'm Crash Out Gang too,
I'm
man.
not Crash Out.
He has also gone after rappers like Lil TJ.
TJ, walk on. Fod right here. Fod. Fod. Them GG's got you. Fod. Fod, you fucking goof. Come to the corner, then. Stop doing it for the camera. Come to the corner. Come to the corner. Niggas think it's a joke. But nigga, Lil TJ, I swear to God, go live in Europe though. On my bro, foolish, you'll die right now. Goof. I'm calling that hit. Yo, he goes live on Europe to kill him in the mall. In the fucking mall.
Yeah, I literally want to see from an American perspective, what the fuck is it like hearing this thing, bro? This nigga is a goat.
40 bags.
But so give me the rundown. Jane and Finch obviously is one of the most notable, if not the most notable place in Toronto. How many rappers come from this area?
From here, this neighborhood?
Yeah.
Fuck, too many.
We got YG right here. We got Pressa. We got.
I'm gonna be real with you. This is the ugliest fucking watch I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what in the Ben 10 possessed him to get a lime green Hublot or Audemars, whatever this is. Nigga, return it. What is this? I'm sorry, fam. I don't care how much money you have. This is inexcusable. Oh, my days.
Bundog.
Yeah, fucking Robin Banks.
Robin Banks was a rapper from
W's.
Driftwood who paved the way for the Canadian rap scene. He was on his way to being one of the biggest rappers in all of Toronto, dropping songs like
This guy got signed by Meek Mill. If you don't know, now you know.
Up Next and Priceless that hit over 1 million views. But right as he was blowing up, he was shot 14 times outside of a nightclub, leaving him paralyzed from the neck down.
It was just like as soon as we stepped out smoking a cigarette, element of surprise, right? That's about it. Really and truly, you niggas shot off my legs right away. Like, I took 9 shots to the leg.
The shooting left 15 people injured and 2 dead. But despite being paralyzed, Robin continued rapping.
I didn't even know that. I thought he was the only one who got hit. 15 people, bro. That means they let off more than 100 shots. Am I tripping? There had to be at least 30 shots. If he got 9 just to his legs, 2 people died, and then 15 got injured. Holy shit.
Rapping after the shooting and has dropped songs like Downfall and One of Mine that have reached millions of views, both of which feature deceased rapper Houdini. So Houdini's obviously a street legend in Toronto. You know what I mean? Rest in peace.
I'm actually taking it in, looking back. Yo, so many niggas actually got dropped within like 3 to 4 years. Bro, there was a point when the Toronto music was actually at a peak. We had like 6 to 7 artists who were actually all making bangers. And then within the span of a year and a half, either they got packed or they're in jail. Literally, either they got packed or they're in jail. There's nothing left. I'll be real. If you don't fuck with these guys, you're not even relevant right now. I'll be real with you. Before, we had like a little diversity. Like you could be from here, and still drop music and it's different vibes. Now, it's literally all the same shit, which isn't bad, but it's just like, bro, we lost a lot of talent within 3 years. For a fucking one city is crazy. And bro, no rappers don't come out of anywhere besides Toronto. I don't want to hear nobody talk about there being a rapper from anywhere in Canada besides Toronto because you're not serious. And if you are a rapper, you're fucking from Montreal and you're speaking French. Let's talk about it, bro.
For those that don't know, do you want to give us a little rundown of who he was and what he stood for?
Houdini's our bro. That's our blood bro. He's from the same trench right here. We grew up with him. Fuck. We used to do a lot of shit together. Bad shit, good shit, whatever you could think of.
Much like his frequent collaborator Robin Banks, Houdini was on his way to blowing up when tragedy struck. He had hit songs like Late Night and Myself that were racking up millions of views, but on May 26, 2020, he was gunned down around 4 p.m. in downtown Toronto. The news devastated the music industry, and to make matters worse, during his memorial vigil...
Yeah, chat. This was fucked. This was so fucked. Bruh, poor guy got gunned down in the alleyway running for his life. Like, probably one of the scariest ways to ever die, first of all. Dropping bangers. He was dropping banger after banger after banger around that time, chat. Go tap in with Houdini for real. This nigga had bangers, chat. But as most of the rappers from the city won. The city won, bro. Honestly, these niggas go and they contend against the city, and the city usually wins, bro. I'll be real with you. None of these niggas. One thing about Toronto, bro, nobody here supports anybody. For real, for real. Even your own mans will be secretly dissing you, bro. Nobody wants to see anybody make it out of this city. Toronto has one of the craziest egos for no reason that you'll ever see. One of the shittest cities possible. Most overpopulated. Super expensive. But everybody's got an ego. Everybody thinks they're on shit when nobody's on anything. That's why if you go to the club around here, you'll see niggas popping 13, 14 bottles just to go to their 9 to 5 in the morning. I'm telling you. Because I'm there. I'm one of them. I do it. But I'm just telling you, this is one of the most fake front cities ever. Like, everybody just wants to be somebody. Nobody's comfortable with who they are. That's a big reason why there's not too many content creators coming out of this city. And why the rappers that do come out of the city, they all either know each other or they all either hate each other. There's no in between. It's fucked up, bro. It's actually fucked up. For okay. Alright. But yeah, back to Houdini's.
Town Toronto. The news devastated the music industry, and to make matters worse, during his memorial vigil, 2 men hopped out of a dark-colored sedan and open-fired on the crowd. Jane and Finch rappers GD and Burna Bands, who were racking up millions of views
Burna Bands, bro. Free that guy.
in their own right, shot back and ended up getting arrested and placed in prison where they remain today, resulting in Up Top taking 2 more massive hits just a week after losing Houdini. And it would only be 6 months before tragedy would strike again.
Fuck, there's too many raps. YS.
Driftwood rapper YS dropped songs like John Wick and Swag Mine, but not long after.
This was a crazy story. This leads to that other story from before, but bruh, if you could look into this, fam, look into this. This is like a real deal. Like, this shit could be a movie, the way that paid out. Poor guy, R.I.P.
was killed in an unsolved murder in Surrey at only 18 years old. There was no suspects or witnesses in his death. His biggest hit was the song My Team with Burna Bands and the Tall Up Twins, one of which we get to hear from next.
Next up,
dog.
Yeah, shout out Tall Up too.
You know we're out here.
This guy's a real guy right here. A real genuine nigga, you know?
Give him the rundown for my fans, you know.
Tall Up Twin, they call me Tall Up Twin, Northside Gene resident, young boy, you know what I'm saying? Landon my twin bro, Landon Houdini, Landon YS. Been around, man. Ask the city, they know what's up. Shout out the Feathers, be a far away.
I mean, he's a twin and shit, you know? He has a twin bro. His twin bro passed away along with Pro, you know?
Oh man, rest in peace.
Before his twin brother passed away, they both performed as a duo under the stage name Tall Up Twins. They have hit songs.
I'm not gonna lie, be fire to get Tall Up on stream. I think we might have to. We're gonna work on that. I'm gonna manifest it by saying it right now, but I actually want Tall Up. That would be a good ass stream, bro. Tall Up, I feel like Tall Up got some crazy stories, and the nigga got some bars, and he looks like one of my niggas, to be honest.
Songs like No Favors and 456, but their biggest hit is the previously mentioned song My Team with YS and Burna Bands. In 2018, the Tall Up Twin I speak to in this video robbed a marijuana growth facility with rappers FB and Burna Bands, tying up the owners and pistol whipping them before ultimately getting caught by police and serving 33 months in jail. Tying up the owners in this video robbed a marijuana growth facility with rappers FB and Burna Bands, tying up the owners and pistol whipping them before ultimately getting caught by police and serving 33 months in jail. While he was incarcerated, his brother was murdered in a shootout inside an Airbnb that left 2 other people dead. It is rumored that he was attacked and he killed both his shooters before succumbing to his...
Yeah, you went out like a real G, my nigga. This nigga packed 2 to 3 niggas on some John Wick shit and literally went down.
injuries, but to this day it is still not clear what exactly happened. The remaining twin, who was released from jail in 2021, dropped the Z from his stage name and now raps solo under the name Tall Up Twin. Check out his new single Ooters if you want to hear music he's released recently.
I'm in the car with the shooters, car with the orders. Keep a gun tucked, everyone they boarded. Lonely my twin bro, Lonely Houdini, Lonely YS. Been holding it down. I just freed up like last year, did a couple years.
We're missing Houdini too, you know? 2 of the members, fallen soldiers, you know? Tall Up.
Rest in peace.
Come on, YS. But at the end of the day, him and Berna, once they free them niggas, we're back on schedule. They just freed Casper too, Tall Up, K Money, you know, so.
Stay tuned until later in the video where we hear the story of brothers Casper and K Money and also visit their hood Alexandra Park with them in downtown Toronto.
Getting back some rappers.
We're getting back. We're getting back.
Like the Avengers, right?
Yeah.
Everybody coming
we
together?
don't do Avengers.
No?
We're Avengers K.
We're Avengers K, yeah. We don't like the Avengers.
Do your research.
You gotta do your research on that one.
I did my research and found out that up top Jane and Finch, Alexandra Park, and Lawrence Heights clicked up and called themselves Avengers K in response.
I didn't even know this. What the fuck? When did this happen? What?
Response to their shared enemy hoods teaming up and calling themselves the Avengers. Alexandra Park rapper Rolex Hami even released a song solidifying the moniker titled Avengers K.
Hit them up when we chilling on the benches. We ride out trying to shoot all the Avengers. 9 blacks linking up for what? 3 blacks? Say what?
Because you know, niggas always team up and try to go at Thanos and them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like how they're doing with Drizzy, 20v1. Yeah, they do that to us.
They do that shit, same shit to us.
They do 100 blocks against
so
us.
We be calling niggas that we don't like the Avengers and shit too. So we're Avengers K.
They're all clicking up.
They don't click up like bitches.
So what superheroes are you guys jacking?
We're the villains. We're the villains.
So you guys are like the Decepticons?
Yeah, Decepticons. They're the guys. They're the hitters. We're the ones that they don't like for no reason. Just because of these things like this, like just ice, watches.
What kind of rappers you guys like?
I like a lot of DMV stuff, like you know, Baby 50 or Swipey, rest in peace.
Baby 50. Baby 50 is my dog.
You like Baby 50?
Baby 50 is my dog.
No way. From DC?
He's on one of our mixtapes. He's on like a hood mixtape, Northside Jane mixtape.
Bro, YG was not lying. Baby 50 is on the Northside Jane 2 mixtape on a song called Blue Jays.
I'm gonna shoot and lead. I'm in the field for real, you believe me?
And if y'all don't know who Baby 50 is, he's one of my best friends from the DMV. Check his music out, subscribe to his YouTube channel. I really love the guy.
Smoke his ass, then get the fuck.
Ass,
These people be thinking they can't get touched.
Yeah, they'll smoke his ass. Damn.
Damn.
There's a track where they're fucking cocking back the hammer and they're
No
just
good.
making, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I fuck with that one.
You can't walk in my hood.
Yeah.
No good.
No good.
We fuck with Shy Glizzy. You fuck with Glizzy?
Yeah, I like the whole 37th neighborhood.
Nigga, is this 2012? Nigga said Shy Glizzy. What? Nigga, is that nigga still alive? I heard nothing from Shy Glizzy since Crew Love. What?
Hood and everything.
Taliban Glizzy too, free Taliban.
From 37th, you know, I really like B3 Osama. I like Baby Jamo. I like Young Threat. Kind of the new generation that's coming up. I like old school hip hop as well. You know, like Brand Nubian, Tribe Called Quest, Big Daddy Kane. Maestro Fresh West?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Maestro Fresh West.
You know those songs?
Yeah. I'm hip, I'm telling
No
you.
way, what the fuck?
I'm not counting.
Those guys are legends.
Those are guys, they're guys.
I don't even know what that is.
Back in the day, rappers from Palisades. What's that guy's name?
Oh, Dream Warriors?
Yeah, Dream Warriors.
Wait, Dream Warriors from the 90s?
Yeah.
The Dream Warriors are a rap group from the late 80s and early 90s raised right here in Jane and Finch. Their song, I've Lost My Ignorance and Don't Know Where to Find It, has been on my playlist for well over a decade. Their music is very antithetical to the current gangster music that dominates the Toronto rap scene.
Well, why do you search for ignorance? I don't. You can be a dummy, Mr. Will. I won't.
So tell me, you know, what life is like here in Jane and Finch.
Jane and Finch, to be honest, it's the trenches, you know? We're just trying to make it out of here any way possible. Sometimes it's not all about rap, trap, and like, you know? I feel like people look up to the bad, but all I hope for is good, you know?
There's Top Molly.
Top Molly.
Biggest TikToker in the hood.
Yeah.
He's got a whole lot of talent out here.
A lot of creative
It's
stuff
not
going on.
only rap, there's content creators out here too. I don't know if you guys even knew that.
There's content creators got shot in their head out here and shit.
Even knew that.
There's content creators got shot in their head out here and shit.
Damn.
They coming out here.
Even knew that.
There's content creators got shot in their head out here and shit.
Damn.
Nigga's like, wait, what? What? Yo, don't fucking kill me. Your friends is so serious, dude. This dude's like, yo, stop. I'm just trying to do an interview, please. Yo, don't fucking kill me, bro.
too. I don't know if you guys even knew that.
There's content creators get shot in their head out here.
Damn.
They coming out here making content and shit. And wrong place at the wrong time. That's just TikTok contenters, you know what I mean? Like,
TikTokers getting blasted in their dome. It's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy out here. Sometimes wrong place, wrong time, you know?
Yeah, make sure I don't get shot.
You're good. You're good. You're good. I'm good. I'm good. You're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Just give me the heads up. I'm fast as shit, bro. I'll turn the jets on.
You think you're faster than me?
Maybe not faster than you, but I'm fast.
Said it right.
You want to hit the Henny?
I don't know, it's kind of early for that.
We gotta get lit. We gotta get lit for the vlog.
Let me just finish this food real quick. I need to get something in my belly. I was partying two bad bitches.
Wait, do you wanna walk around and show some shit?
This is the creek right here. We used to run from the police and run down here in the creek. Their bitch ass will never run down there and catch us. They'd be scared to run down there. Which one is Jordan's ends? These ones, one of these ones. I forget which one of these houses, but one of these houses is Jordan's house. Jordan Manners, like if you Google him, Jordan Manners.
Jeez, dub, holy shit. Holy, bro, that is bro, chat. That was one of the craziest shootings that ever happened in the city. Jordan Manor, Google that up. Holy shit, I forgot about that, bro. I was like 6 when that shit happened. How old is YG? What the fuck?
He's like, the first, but one of these houses is Jordan's house. Jordan Manners, like, if you
shot
Google
up a
him, Jordan
birthday
Manners, he's like the first kid in Toronto to get shot at school. Got shot at school and died.
Jordan Manners was a 9th grade student at C.W. Jeffries High School near Jane and Finch. On May 23, 2007, he was shot in the chest and killed inside the hallways, making him the first student to ever get murdered at school in the history of Toronto.
That's crazy. I didn't even, oh wow, this is a news goat, by the way. I didn't forgot this guy's face. Bro, but that was, bro, this took over the city for, I think, the whole summer. Everybody was talking about this. Was nuts. I didn't even know that. He got packed inside the hallway, bro. I was so young at that time. I didn't even know what was happening. He got packed inside, gunshot wound to the chest. The grade 9 student, grade 9.
Killed inside.
Bro was rushed to the hospital, but would later die. Lying in the stairwell with a gunshot wound. Holy shit. That's crazy. Then that school he got shot at, this school, this is like, yeah, you could just see what kind of, just look at the you don't have to look at the tops, just look at the bottoms. The pants should tell you everything. The fits of the pants should tell you everything. And nigga, this is not a recent picture, even though it could really be a recent picture. Crazy. In the hallway? I didn't even know that, bro. That's fucked. Poor kid. Could you imagine on your way to fucking math class, a man turns around and shoots you in your chest?
Jeffries High School near Jane and Finch. On May 23, 2007, he was shot in the chest and killed inside the hallways, making him the first student to ever get murdered at school in the history of Toronto. His death made headlines and sparked changes in all Toronto schools, including adding cameras, crime prevention programs, and armed school resource officers to ensure that such a situation would never be duplicated. Although the student who shot Jordan was easily identified and arrested, he was shockingly found not guilty, leaving the crime unsolved. About 1 year after his passing, his mother and sister were shot at in the front yard of their home, right where we are standing.
I think it's...
I did not know anything about that. That's crazy. The man who packed him got off not guilty. Because you know what it is, bro? He was inside of school. There's no cameras. How the hell did they know who shot him? Oh my God, that's crazy. If there's no eyewitness on that, you're... Bro, a murder in the early 2000s was baby food. Dead ass. Like, that was... Bro, you're telling me you could have did a murder and got off not guilty in the middle of a school? That's crazy, bro. I can't even get in a fight in school and get away with it. Niggas are doing niggas are packing niggas and getting away with it. Okay? Damn.
His mother and sister were shot at in the front yard of their home, right where we are standing.
I think his house is right here, number 9. But yeah, right now we in the Sheezy right now, you know? They call this neighborhood like Shoreham, and the streets are called Shore Shot, because it's sure to get shot here. These row houses right here in front of us, this is where like This is where the Tallop twins used to live.
I grew up here. This is where I grew up, the shots. I grew up in Shoreham most of my days and shit, like, you know? The shot 4400 for sure, 4400.
Out here, man, there's trench life. You see that scroll? What, you guys don't have black scrolls? These guys said they got black scrolls.
Well, they have black squirrels, that's insane.
This is one
weird?
of the bridges,
Show the bridge for sure.
You gotta show the bridge, you know what I mean? Don't cross the bridge.
Yeah, wait, so
Nigga, that bridge, all I'm saying, Chad, I have a crazy story talking about that bridge. crazy story time that I'll tell one day, but not today, because we got to get through this video.
What's notable about the bridge?
It's how you get from one part of the hood to the next part of the hood, basically. Like,
Two different hoods separate one bridge.
Yeah, but it's never divided really, but can't cross the bridge if you're not supposed to. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like people that don't know us and that are like ops and shit, like they just call the whole thing driftwood.
Yeah, but that's what makes the bridges kind of important. You know what I'm trying to say? The bridge is how you get from Shoreham to Driftwood and all that, but we don't really say that, but there you go. Now you know.
We're just getting the terrain down. It's
for sure.
It's for map purposes.
100%.
Sponsored by Google Maps.
Should I even expose this? Yeah, I should. Who cares? My ex used to live right here. On God. On God. I don't know if this is the exact one, but it's one, either this one or the one before. I had a shorty who literally lived right here. And by the way, I'm not from no hood. I'm not from anywhere near there, and I would be going over there every day for about a year. Never got... We'll tell that story time another day.
This fence right here, like across the street, I used to just jump that fence and go to Press's house every day. Like these rough houses, this is where my auntie lived, and I used to live in my auntie's house. I used to just come across the street, jump this fence, and go to Press's house. I don't know. This is my dog too. This is one of the older niggas.
Yeah, you're talking about smugglers. You
He's
already
been
know.
rapping on the block from a long time back.
Way back.
Smugglers,
you know what I mean?
They made music videos. If you go reach us, Smugglers, they have like Pressa and shit in the music video when he's like probably like 4 years old. And
4 years old, you already know.
The Smugglers are a legendary hip-hop duo from Jane and Finch who helped pioneer street rap in Canada during the late 90s and early 2000s. The group consists of Sticky Green and his cousin who we are currently speaking to named Benny Black.
One out for the Smugglers, man. Shout out to Sticky Green, you know what I mean? Press Machine, you already know.
This will put me in my first music video.
First music video when they riding bikes.
What's that song called?
4/5 Dumping.
4/5 Dumping.
Guess who's back with that 4/5 Dumping?
Guess who's coming with that 4/5 dumping? Drunk as a mother, weed in my function.
So him and his broski from when they're young.
No
on dirt
way.
bikes, you know, doing 1-2s for the men, them already know.
How long we been out here for?
Man, forever, man. From day ones.
Day ones.
Day ones, man. When I was a youngin' doing shit.
What year is that?
I came up in the 80s as a young kid.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Shout out to my pops, man. Manos, you already know, original. Out here.
I'm gonna be real, no disrespect, but is the goal not to make it out the hood? So I'm noticing that there's like there might be two goals in the hood. There's like you could become a hood legend or you could make it out the hood and be a legend. You see, like this nigga is a nigga who is a hood legend. This nigga is a nigga who made it out the hood and is a legend. I think there's a big difference, even though there's not that many, like it wouldn't seem, but there is a huge difference between the two. For real, for.
First one making music out here too. Milton Douglas, you can look him up too, man.
Benny's father, Milton Douglas, was a reggae artist active in the 70s and 80s who released 2 singles and an album.
John!
So I get the music thing from my pops. That's from the 70s, and then I went on to these young niggas. So it's like a real legacy out here. There's no block in the world like this.
How was it like to out here, fam? When it was back in like the 2000s and shit.
Back in the 2000s, it was still wild out here, man.
How many shootings have you seen?
Man, match was like I said, you know, my cousin got shot, you know, MVG, Nasty Vicious Gangsters, you know, started with that. I seen my first person shot in my crib when I was 13. Came home from basketball, great one, rest in peace, you know what I mean? Long live great one. I seen him get shot, you know who shot that? You know who did that? You know what I mean?
Niggas were on the news rapping and shit. When it came to the city.
You know what I'm saying? We did a little interview with CBC.
It was right here, no?
Yeah, they did a documentary here over by the basketball court too.
Basketball court?
Yeah, over in Shoreham over here. Around the whole hood like we're doing right now. You see how things going full circle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In 2001, the duo was featured in a documentary produced by CBC that gave us an inside look into what the streets of Jane and Finch were like over 20 years ago.
This is the story of 2 young rappers growing up in Toronto's Jane and Finch neighborhood. It's Canada's largest public housing community.
Why did Jane and Finch have so many documentaries back in the day? Can we talk about that? Because I think I've seen at least 3 or 4 fucking documentaries about Jane and Finch in the 80s, but nobody gives a fuck about Jane and Finch right now. Was it really not that interesting back then?
I robbed motherfuckers at the Jane and Finch Mall.
A 13-year-old boy was shot in the head.
Opened fire on the deceased.
Shot and killed in her father's car.
The incident happened outside a convenience store in the Jane Finch
Gunfire
corridor.
ripped through Driftwood Avenue.
Around the same time of this documentary, Sticky Green, one half of the Smugglers, was shot 17 times and nearly killed.
Sticky got shot what? He got shot 13 times.
13 times.
And then the year after, he got shot 4 times.
He survived?
Still alive, yeah.
Nigga, that is not Sticky Green. That is fucking Wolverine. What?
13 times.
And then the year after, he got shot 4 times.
He survived?
Still alive, yeah. Long live my young brother Bugsy.
Nigga, that nigga's not dying. What long live? He's not going anywhere. That nigga got shot 17 times and he's alive. Niggas get shot once and die. I'm starting to think niggas are just shooting fucking pellet guns. Cause what's going on? 50 Cent 9 times survives. This nigga 7. Back in the day, niggas were just invulnerable to bullets. Now, nigga gets shot once and he's fucking, his whole entire body explodes. Oh my god, what were the bullets made out of? Rubber?
Man, you know what I mean? You already know. But you know how it goes in the trenches, man. It's just real out here, you know?
So you've been out here for decades. How do you think we can stop the cycle of violence that's happening in all the hoods?
The youth, man, we all gotta try to be tycoons, you know what I mean?
You gotta start with the youth that are like 12, 13, 14 and give them after school programs, bring them all together and put them together so they know each other as when they grow up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to say?
How is that gonna help niggas from stopping this? How is that gonna help niggas from stopping this? I don't think that's gonna help. I think that's gonna make it worse. You put a whole bunch of underprivileged youth in one section, this is what happens. Which, hey, if you guys make a way out, what you guys did, big ups, my niggas. Because that's even harder, bro, to make it out of a situation like this when you got niggas pulling you every which way trying to do fucked up shit. This nigga said a nigga got shot 17 times. Just know if you got shot 17 times, that means you shot somebody at least once. I'm gonna be honest. You must have shot somebody at least once to get shot 17 times. So I'm just saying to lock in on like something you don't even know is gonna work for sure. Cause bro, I'll be real with you. Out of these hoods, these niggas are making bread, bro. These niggas actually like, these niggas be making moves. It's not like they have to rap or else to cook. They could have just been doing word.
Say to the people out there about, driftwood?
Yeah, so they know each other as when they grow up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to say to the people out there about, driftwood?
Man, driftwood, this is my home. Up top, short shot and driftwood, man. The shizzy and the drifty, you know what I mean? Bugsy out Benny, man. That's me right here, man. Smugglers. Shout out to Sticky Green.
I was near the shot, man.
Hey, so yo, this is my school, this is Shoreham Public School. We just came from Shoreham Court, you know what I mean? So we're walking over to Driftwood Court right now. I used to like dry hump girls. I was in grade 3.
That's crazy.
I used to like dry hump and kiss girls in the playground right here. The girl was in grade 5 at the time. I used to trick too on the girls. I used to buy them candy all the time. I had money. I'll go to the store and buy them candy. That's how I used to get all the girls. My homie, he lost his eye right here. He got shot right here.
He got shot in his eye?
Yeah, he got shot in his eye right here.
What?
My homie got in a shootout with somebody and they ended up losing their eye right here on this corner. So this is Driftwood. Now we're going in. This is the roundabout. This is the strip to go into Driftwood. But we're gonna come to a roundabout and I'm gonna tell you the story about the roundabout. So this is the entrance of my neighborhood. This is the only way you get in driving. So this is the one way in right here. You drive.
One way in, man.
You feel me? This is the roundabout. I remember when I was young, about like 10, 11, a minivan came around this roundabout, jumped out with like M16s and shit, and shot my homie. Like, they dumped it out. Like, I was probably only 10. It was right outside my backyard. He got hit, and he died out there in front of my backyard, in front of my face. But then this whole cut right here was like probably like 50 shots, all in the bricks, everybody, and you know what I mean? That's just me as a little boy. That's just the history of my neighborhood. You feel me?
It's sad, bro.
Yeah, but that's just one occasion.
A nigga said a minivan pulled up a whole bunch of niggas with M16s. Nigga, that is not the hood. That is a battlefield. What the fuck? A nigga is living in Call of Duty. A man said a bunch of niggas hopped out with M16s. Nigga, these are not pistols. Nigga, this is Canada, by the way. None of this shit is legal. M16s, fully automatic weapon. Okay.
Plenty of occasions that happened over here.
How have you coped with seeing such traumatic shit out here from such a young age?
It's normal, you know. I just grew up. That's how it is. My next homie died on the bridge. He got shot hella times on the bridge. Wasi, he walked over his body and
He was like probably like 12.
This story was recounted by Press's teacher, Mr. Jones, who saw Wasi witness the shooting and thought to himself, he will never be a kid again.
Me and my brother, we lived right there.
Oh, walk around like the president. I brought the niggas to the trenches, my dogs to the trenches. The fuck you talking about? We're gonna get you some fish and chips. Driftwood fish and chips. You know? I recommend, I highly recommend the chicken fingers with honey garlic.
With that fucking, it's not, they don't even give you a fucking fork, my nigga. They give you a fucking, a pitchfork. You know, with the 2 prongs, and it's wooden, my nigga. You gotta figure out how to work. I don't know what's going on at that fucking fish and chip spot.
Garlic dip sauce. You guys don't have that in America? You guys don't know nothing about no honey garlic dip sauce? We out here, we're in the trenches. Nigga died over there, 415. Next homie died on the bridge. Next OG died over there. Next OG got shot right here.
I see my homie, I was about like 12 years old, and my homie was beefing my next homie in the hood, you know? Like, I remember we were out here chilling with my OG, my older homie, and my next homie came out here, pulled out a gun, and took his fucking Avrex jacket. Right here. See him get taken in for his Avrex jacket. I was probably like 12 this high in the storefront, watching my homie get robbed for his Avrex jacket. It's pretty funny, but I still laugh about it to this day, so that's why I mentioned it.
A really hot topic in Canada right now is the hate speech laws. People are getting locked up over, you know, saying hateful words. What's your stance on that?
They locking niggas up for hate, then everybody gonna be in jail, cause fuck, they be hate.
W fucking quote, bro. I better hear that on the next intro to your fucking album, bro. The nigga said that everybody need to be locked up. They knocking niggas up for hate, then everybody need to be locked up. That was a bar. That was actually a bar.
What's your stance on that?
They locking niggas up for hate, then everybody gonna be in jail, cause fuck, they be hating on me like crazy.
What do you guys think about Justin Trudeau?
I fuck with you, Justin Trudeau. Fuck with me. Come save my neighborhood. We need some better basketball rims. We need a newer swimming pool. We need a better community center. We need more after-school programs.
Justin Trudeau's got to help the youth in Jane and Finch, right?
Exactly, come on.
Is he doing enough?
I do more for my neighborhood than Justin Trudeau. I put like 200 bands into like a basketball program called Yace. Not everything you do gotta make $1.
That's W's. This nigga put 20 bands into Yace. Chat, Yace is like AAU for Toronto. Just to give you some, this nigga put 20 bands into that. W fucking press up, bro. You see, and this is the shit that goes on talked about. But then when niggas are getting bang outs and swap outs, nobody wants to bring up that shit, bro. Like talk about talk about a positive little 1-2 type shit, bro. It's not always about nigga drugs, guns, beef. Like, bro, that's what niggas want to hear. I didn't know nigga put 200 bands into Yace. Yeah, that's what we want.
With Drake for free. You know, I went on Drake tour with 50 Cent for free. Paid my own ways. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's just for my brand. You get it?
It was like that.
Yeah.
So. No, like I'm one of the biggest people from my area doing the internet stuff. Mm-hmm. You're one of the biggest people from your area, and it really is a process. You know, I did this shit for a year and a half and was down $20,000. Mm-hmm. You know, door dashing 20, 30 hours a week just to pay for me to go places.
There's no better investment than actually investing in yourself, you know? Mm-hmm. So whenever I spend money for my career or anything, I don't look at it like I spent the money. Yeah. I look at it like, okay, I invested in myself. The money's gonna come back some other way. I might not know how it comes back physically, and I won't see it, but it's gonna come back eventually.
All in time, right?
One way or another.
Yeah. Let's get some food. You hungry?
Yeah.
All right, check it out, you guys. I got the chicken tenders out here. Got the yummy chicken and burger. It's pretty solid, not bad at all. But I enjoy my meal and then get back to filming.
This is like some real after school, like, yo, I got $5 in my pocket. Let me go grab some type meal. Like, this is super basic. Like Chad. If you knew where this was right now, just know this is off of a main road. Bro, like, this is just so crazy. Seeing this shit play out, like, I don't know what person this is. Third person, because I guess I'm not there. Third person is crazy. Like, third person watching this, not knowing anything about here, I would think this is insane. Like, what is really, like, this is a real, like, niggas are just, I think niggas are just from the hood. Like, I think these niggas are just some real deal hood niggas. I'll be real. But knowing what's going on, bro, this is literally like watching, like, this is like legendary. I'll be real. This is literally like watching, like, bro, this is like watching 50 Cent go back to fucking, where's 50 Cent from Compton? I think it's 50 Cent. No, I just said 50 Cent was from Compton. I need Jesus. 50 Cent's from the Brooklyn. 50 Cent's from Brooklyn, for sure. No, Queens. 50 Cent's from Queens, New York. Yeah. So it's like 50 Cent going back to Queens and showing you where he grew up, everything. It's honestly like, this is a real deal, my nigga. This is a real shit. They're not capping about anything they've said so far has been facts.
How much money is in the frame right now?
Oh, shit. Fuck the money, bro. How much come up is in the frame right now, bro? These are niggas who grew up without eating breakfast. Barely any dinner every day. And now they all got 50K plus watches on. This nigga's watch is backwards, but we're gonna forget about that. But everybody else got 50K plus watches on.
Too much. There's niggas over
These
there.
niggas grew up without food. Watch on backwards. These niggas grew up without food. This is definitely real. That is nice. That's like one of my favorites. Green face, rose gold. Wow. Beauty. That's fire. AP, rose gold. Wow. Crazy. Yeah, these niggas know. That watch is backwards. No. This watch backwards is pissing me off. I'll be real. And that face is too big. Something's off about this. I'm not gonna say too much. I mean, if it's a Sky Dweller, then okay, but word. But yeah, this is crazy, bro. And by the way, they're drinking dollar drinks, 100K on the wrists. Not 100K, but upwards of 50, bro. This is what it's about. Coming up with all your dogs too. Yeah, you guys went through it, but you guys made it out the fucking mud. This feeling that they have, I'll be real, like, you can't replicate this. No matter how much money you make by yourself, coming up with your niggas is the number one.
That are shy with more watches on, I tell you that. I don't think no American trench has this right now.
You said right now we're in Driftwood, right?
Yeah, we're in Driftwood. This is where I grew up right here. This is my house right here, the middle one. I seen my homie get smoked right here. They came, that's what the story I was telling you when they jumped out in the minivan. They shot it down on my backyard. And then my homie died right here. And he used to, one of my OGs died right here. He used to give me money all the time. Every time I walk by Stones, he'd give me $20. Young dope boy on the block, you know? Certified member. Anytime I seen him. I used to look for him on the block. Like if I heard he was in Gosford or Driftwood Avenue or Shoreham, I used to just go run over there just to get a $20. But yeah, he died right here. I see my homie's brother get in a shootout right here. Yo, didn't you get busted right here? My homie got busted right here, shooting at the police, right here on the strip, right here.
Color of that green old building. One of my niggas was shooting at the police off the balcony over there. Like he shot at the police from the balcony and then
GTA shit.
Yeah, he came outside and the police started shooting back at him and it was like some crazy shit.
He ended up doing like not even that much time for that, huh? A year or so. No, not even a year, 2 years, man. My GGGs. You know what I mean? Free top 5. Jason. You know what I mean? Long live Jason. This is my GGGs. You know top 5?
Yeah.
This is his block. He from his block.
So right now they're shooting a music video for their song No Ad Libs. Check it out. We got Press on the bike right now. Got the dirt bikes out.
Oh, shit. This is from last October. Holy shit.
You're outside, man. This is regular in the day life in the hood. Regular shit. This is not just happening because
10 bands, just casually. When do I get money? When can I get money?
pros in the hood today.
While we were up top in Jane and Finch, we met two of the most notorious brothers in all of Canada, Casper and K Money.
The Buckingham show, we're in the dot with it. Look.
And this is where I'm confused. Maybe it didn't happen yet, but this nigga has beef with niggas who are from here. So I don't know what was going on, but we'll just watch. Let's just watch.
Canada, Casper and K Money.
The Buckingham show, we're in the dot with it. Look, it's the trenches. Look. See what I'm trying to say? We're in Canada, in Toronto, in the trenches. Fuck Kendrick Lamar. See what I'm trying to say? Bow, bow.
Oh, you're rocking already.
Kendrick pulled up to Jane and Finch right now. What'd you guys say to him?
We're gonna smoke him.
You're getting stripped and
He's getting
robbed for everything he has on him.
Take his britches? Take his pants off him?
He's gonna get a
Take his shoes?
No Diddy. No Diddy, but he's gonna get dealt with. I'm not gonna lie to you. He just might catch a head tap. Come on, nigga, press machine right now, gang.
Inside, nigga, you know how we are.
Bow.
Hell yeah.
Glock,
boom. I'm not gonna lie to you niggas, just for a little backstory. That nigga and Pretza hated each other. They are from literally blocks that would beef each other for like years. All because of Drake, the city is finally like coming together. W's.
Yeah, this guy kills me.
All because of Drake, the city's like coming together. W's, bruh. W's. Honestly, that's fire. And the music that's about to come out this summer, Bumbleclot.
Yo, anyone don't think Toronto is on that time? And yo, come Carabana, downtown, you're gonna get stained up. You know the vibes. I'm in the west side, Driftwood Courts right now.
Alright, yo. No, Casper and K-Money's good on the north anytime. Idiot. Bang.
I'm gonna bring you to my block too.
Yeah, we gotta do some downtown shit.
Yeah, we're gonna go downtown.
So we took them up on their offer and visited the neighborhood of Casper and K-Money in downtown Toronto.
Shout out Brandon, man. Tap the fuck in, bro. You stupid?
Come on side, come on side. These niggas say they gang bang. They don't
Come outside. Chat, that's like the biggest Toronto track in the past like 3, 4, 5, 6 years.
Park, also known as PO or Project Original, is the third oldest project housing in all of Toronto, behind Lawrence Heights and their rival neighborhood, Regent Park.
Came here with a show, I said it for high, but I got it for low. My shoes are Valencia, I said in my soul, and I come from the trenches. I'm
K-Money!
My weapon, I know DC ready to press it.
So yeah, check it out, we have plaques right here. You guys ready?
What?
This track, it dropped on a 6+ mixtape after I went to jail, and it went gold. Like, I never put any promotion into it because I was in jail, and it went gold while I was in jail.
Certified Canadian gold. That's hard. How much is a plaque in India?
It's amazing, bro. This is when Come Outside went gold. My song Come Outside has like 20 million. I was telling you guys, it's like double platinum. This is the brand new one right here. Brand new one. I didn't even take the wrap off it yet. I wanted to.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Seeing all these niggas with Goyard bag is making me never want to get one, even if I could afford it. Is it just me? Like, I'm gonna be real. These overly sized Goyard bags, I'm not liking it. I don't like it. I'd rather wear a backpack at this point. I can't do it.
For this moment.
Certified platinum? This nigga went platinum? That's what it's like when you have a whole country playing your song, eh? You go platinum. In the bin. This guy was locked up for like 2-3 years.
That's beautiful. Who's on the cover here?
This is me in the music video when I was like 17, and then this is me when I got out of jail. I'm not gonna lie to you, this one, platinum, feels good, because even less people can say that they did that, and I did that. Look at us, we're fucking outside, look. The ops cannot fucking forward. The ops cannot come here. Bro, downtown Toronto, it's a serious place, bro. Like,
no cap.
A lot of name brand people died in downtown Toronto, because downtown Toronto is where everyone comes to have fun. It's not fun in the East End, it's not fun in the West End. And it's good that you came to check the landlord. Don't go to nobody else if you want to fucking talk about downtown. K-Money, Casper, T&G, we fucking run downtown. We run Regent Park and we run PO. So therefore, we run downtown Toronto.
You're in Vancouver.
We run Canada. K-Money runs Canada. He is the fucking landlord.
Specifically Vancouver.
You know what? K-Money runs Vancouver. K-Money fucking runs Vancouver.
I told you.
Shout out to my Vancouver people. All I wanna do is get busy. You know, I ain't paid for the ticket, I came for the show. I said it for high, but I got it for low. I got caught for a shooting. I just fucking finished a 7-year sentence. I get busy. You know that. I get busy.
At midnight on May 25th of 2018, a man smoking a cigarette at Regent Park was approached by 2 men who attempted to shoot him in the head. By the grace of God, their gun jammed and they quickly exited the area. 8 minutes later, the same men targeted another man, successfully shooting him in the leg before he escaped. K-Money and fellow rapper J-Money were arrested for this incident but later released due to insufficient evidence. 2 days after, Alexandra Park was allegedly shot up by the Halal gang from Regent Park. On May 28th, Casper and K-Money decided to retaliate. They teamed up with fellow rapper RK, hopping into a rental to target their enemies in Regent Park. When they first pulled up to the rival neighborhood, an officer in plainclothes noticed that they were masked up and radioed in about them. Moments later, RK and K-Money jumped out of the car with K-Money shooting his gun. They both hopped back in the vehicle and got into a high-speed chase with the police, damaging thousands of dollars of city property before crashing and running away on foot. RK was the first to be arrested, with Casper and K-Money soon following. They faced nearly 100 charges, but ultimately Casper received 5.5 years and K-Money received 7.
And this is why niggas think Toronto's soft, bro. 100 charges, 7 years. Oh my god, anything is possible.
Look at the video when I got arrested. I seen the man was running. Good thing that he did, because I got caught on the scene. So if I killed him, I would have fucking got life. We're getting busy at all times. Look at me right now, I'm getting busy. I'm on a fucking interview and a video shoot at the same time.
That's busy.
I'm getting busy. And I'm a gangster at the fucking same time.
That's 3 things.
And I'm a gentleman. Yo, you see this
That's
outfit?
4.
I put this on for the gal them.
The gentleman special.
Yo, Casper didn't even show his plaques. He's a fucking piece of shit. It's like, you know why he's scared? Because he doesn't have a platinum like me.
Oh.
So now he doesn't even want to come show his plaques. Yo, fam. Yo,
Stop being scared to show the plaques, fam.
What do you mean? I was here. You were talking. You know?
Nigga, stop talking my name.
Nobody's
Fall
dead.
back, fall back, you don't know me.
Know me. You got bear plaques on the couch. You know what I mean?
Bear
Too
plaques.
Much classic. Too much classics.
How does it feel to have 3 gold plaques?
Regular day. We get busy.
Hat trick.
Hat trick. That's what they call me. Number 3.
That's what they call him, number 3.
Number 3. You feel me? No bad. Hat
You
trick.
guys have 6 right here.
Yeah, that's 6 plaques.
You got a double hat trick.
Double hat trick, you know, it's not new. 2 more on the way right now. Getting pressed up. It is what it is. Shout out RK. It's free J Money, free Cairo. We're doing this for the guys.
Let's talk about some lingo.
Let's talk about it.
What's some of the most obscure Toronto slang you've used or heard used? Even like bear tings, like we never.
Oh, bear things means a lot of things.
Yeah, I've never heard that anywhere else.
Yo, enough things.
Enough things.
Enough things. All this shit.
Spilling.
This spill. Louis V.
I'm not gonna lie, that one moment right there, like that little moment right there, I don't want to be from Toronto. Shit like that makes me not want to be from Toronto. I'll be real, nigga. What? The nigga said what?
Enough things.
Enough things. All this shit.
Spilling.
This spill. Louis V kicks. Spill. Who decides war?
Look at the ricketies.
I do. Spill.
Got the ricketies.
Yo, got the Rickies.
You're drenchy right now.
Drenchy Rickies. Shout out my dog 35. Can't hear them, but they're counting.
How busy do you get, Casper?
Honestly, I get very busy.
All I wanna do is get busy.
Honestly.
9 to 5?
25-8.
You know he's my co-accused? He got arrested on the
25-8.
shooting with me.
I did.
He got arrested on the shooting with me. We went to jail for fucking so long and they didn't even let us be on the same range.
They didn't.
Like imagine like you're in jail with your brother and they're like, no, we're not putting you guys together ever. Oh yeah, this is my cousin and he's my co-accused too. And they never let any of us be together.
Not even.
It was fucked up. Doing all that time in jail and you know your brother and your cousin is just somewhere else in the building, but they will never let you guys be with each other.
Mash up.
It was mash up. But you know we still did that fucking time in GP. Are you fucking dumb? We never went PC. We're not them Monday. We don't do them thing there.
What the fuck?
We don't do them thing
What the
there.
fuck?
Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Yo, I was in jail for fucking 5 years. Do what the fuck I want.
Never going back, right?
Never going back to jail though.
I'm about to hit the Hennessy right here in Alexandria Park.
I didn't even know he did a 5-year bit. 5 years? That's fucked.
We ain't indicting ourselves, nigga. They know what we do out here, nigga.
We drink Hennessy
Shit,
in Alexandria
what the
Park.
fuck? How you think I got all this shit on, nigga? I'm joking. I'm a rapper. I'm a rapper. Alhamdulillah, I'm a rapper.
On a rapper, the trapper.
Wallahi, I'm about to hit this Hennessy in Alexandria Park.
A dope boy or a rapper.
Wallahi. Astaghfirullah. Who's here?
What's that in the bag, gang, gang?
You don't want to know, man. They don't want to know.
Yeah, what's in the bag?
gang, gang? What's that in the bag, gang, gang?
Don't do that, gang. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yo, but I'm gonna take a shot though. Take a shot though. Come on, son. Just come on, son. My dog Brandon came from the States. Check out the vibes in the dot. Remember how I told you they tore down our neighborhood and shit? So on that side right there, this is what 10 years from now everything's gonna
W reading the streets, chat.
be these condos. I'm gonna show you where it cuts off from the housing projects to the new condos and shit. So yo, basically where we are right now.
Gentrification.
Look, you see the difference between the two? Just one street right here. Right, this is the projects right here.
This is the perfect description of Toronto, chat. You got like $500,000 condos besides negative $10,000 condos. Or not even condos, housings. This is what we're dealing with.
That's a big juxtaposition.
It's a big difference, right?
The name's Reed in the Streets. Search me up on YouTube or Instagram, and basically I'm in the streets doing music videos, working with these artists, or I'm working with a lot of homeless people, trying to help tell their stories, get them support, because it's kind of a housing crisis these days, you know? So I'm in the streets. That's the best way I can describe it, bro. Yeah. Reed in the streets.
Yes, we're in downtown Toronto. What's your perspective on life here?
I love it, bro. The only thing that I don't like is this city doesn't care about their history. So all they care about is...
Nigga, what is you talking about, bro? Like, this is why I need to be in this interview. Like, what are you really talking about? This nigga gonna say the only thing he doesn't like about the city is the fact that people don't believe in the history. Who the fuck cares about history right now, my nigga? We are going through a crisis. Nigga, there is too many niggas here. Have you not seen that? Every time I get outside my house, there's 1 million people just on my doorstep. Overpopulation. That is the problem. Nigga talking about people don't care about it. Nobody cares about Toronto history. There's no real history here. The city's not even that old. What the CN Tower? Bruh, just stop it. Everybody just settle down.
Money. So as you can see, they're tearing down a lot of communities in the city, and it's changing a lot, you know? So they're pushing out all the locals. Soon it's going to be like a bunch of rich people that aren't even from the city that's downtown, right? And it's all...
I'll be real with you, there is nobody who's that rich living inside Toronto. The real rich people live a little bit outside on the outskirts. But word, some rich. Word rich, yeah.
about culture, right? And all the communities with all these different city that's downtown, right? And it's all about culture, right? And all the communities with all these different cultures, but they're breaking it all up. So
it's insane to see the juxtaposition between the old buildings and the new ones, and you can see a very clear dividing line.
I'm glad you're out here capturing it, you know, before it's all gone, bro.
You know, but yo, the
I'm not
Hellcats
gonna
in
lie,
the
is it me or would that just be like a W team up? Well, what did I just do?
Start doing some...
1 sec. I'm not gonna lie, chat, this would be a W team up right here.
Working with these artists, or I'm working with a lot of homeless people, trying to help tell their stories, get them support. Because
1 sec, chat. I gotta bring it back a little bit more.
So basically where we are right now, look, you see the difference between the two, just one street right here? Right, this is the projects right here. This is the new...
That's a big juxtaposition.
These niggas are so poor that they're living out metaphors. The grass is definitely greener on the other side. Goddamn. Damn, life is fucked up. This is the perfect description of Toronto, though. I've ever seen.
Big difference, right?
The names read in the streets.
W read in the streets. Oh, this is a crazy link up, though. I'm not gonna lie. Why do I feel like this is the same person just from a different country? Do documentarians all have the same archetype? As soon as red hair, goatee, or mustache, whatever. He's the same person, just American, so he's a little bit taller.
Search me up on YouTube or Instagram, and basically I'm in the street down a lot of communities.
You know, but yo, the Hellcats in the cut.
What Hellcat? What? 1 second. Bruh, I think I've only seen like one Hellcat in Toronto ever.
Rich people that aren't even from the city that's downtown.
And it wasn't
right?
Red Eye.
It's all about culture, right? And all the communities with all these different cultures, but they're breaking it all up. So
it's insane to see the juxtaposition between the old buildings and the new ones, and you can see a very clear dividing line.
I'm glad you're out here capturing it, you know, before it's all gone, bro.
You know, but yo, the Hellcats in the cut. About to start doing some donuts.
Shout out my nigga B Money.
Where did these niggas get a Hellcat? I've only seen one Hellcat ever, chat. Once. Literally once. I don't know where you find a Hellcat in Canada, to be honest. It's rare.
We in the cut right now, and these niggas fucking funny.
We got the Hellcat going.
Let's get it, man. Shout out Brandon, man. Tap the fuck in, bro. You stupid?
Yo,
Big rickety.
Let me show you something.
This sounds like a monster.
Mr. Comfortable.
This is Mr. Comfortable.
Oh shit! What? Yo, chat, what? That is not Mr. Comfortable. What? Chat, that is a fucking Toronto legend. Like, bro, what? This guy had something crazy. This nigga got me through like middle school, bro. What? That is not fucking Mr. Comfortable, bro. Stop it.
Rickety.
Let me show you something. This, Mr. Comfortable.
This is Mr. Comfortable, a legendary rapper in the Toronto scene who was dropping music way back in 2011. He was gaining a significant buzz until he was stabbed nearly to death and ended up shifting his focus away from rapping. He's known as a Toronto legend and still occasionally drops tracks to this day.
He's older than me.
I didn't even know this nigga got stabbed. What the hell? This nigga's dropping gems. Let's see what this nigga's been up to. Please tell me it's something. Some music or promote something. This nigga got a mask on that we don't know who he is.
I used to watch time. I put in my work.
Listen, when I was a kid, I watched his videos. I watched his rap videos. I used to look up to this guy.
No cap.
I still do. Shout out to the Spillers, man.
Yo,
shout out to the fucking killers from my block.
No,
nigga.
100%.
You stupid?
Downtown is not a friendly place. I can tell you that. If you want to punch into places, you gotta know people from there. You know,
Facts.
Can't just walk around like this. Tell you that. You couldn't before. You can't now. Niggas would run up on you so quick.
I'll be serious. Like, you can't do this now. Certain times you can, but back in the day, when I was in like middle school and shit, I used to hear about all these. But nigga, you could not walk through here.
And
you could not walk through here.
Yeah,
You would be cooked.
It's not that kind of party, but you guys get the pass.
Sure.
What makes you so comfortable?
Well, I was back then because I was a rapper. So that was my rap name. I started when I was like 15, 14. So it was just easy for me, you know what I'm saying? But I niggas fucking had to grow up, figure life out. And yeah, me and K-Money got something in the vault. Me and Casper got something in the vault. We're working, so.
How much does K-Money mean to downtown Toronto?
It means a lot. It means a lot. You got everyone here, didn't he? He makes good music, so people have to fuck with him. And he's a good person too, you know? So you can't hate. You can't. The only ones that's hating is the ops, you know?
Do you have a message for the people of Toronto?
Show love, don't hate, support the gang, and fuck the ops.
We're in the trenches in Toronto.
With Ricketies.
With the Ricketies.
Don't be Mr. Comfortable though, bro. Chat, that is a Toronto legend. Like, actually legend. Like, I'll admit that's one of my goats from Toronto. Like, I don't even care about nothing that we've seen so far. That is one of the goats. Mr. Comfortable, nigga got me through middle school, bro.
Brandon,
Exactly.
Brandon never came to your block because you guys are not fucking lit.
Bow, don't come around here. You might not leave. You might not leave. Come around here.
Come on.
Know the vibes. And we're Keezy too.
Mom?
Pissed off.
Mom? Sorry, I can hear you.
Pissed.
What?
Pissed.
Brandon be money out here, bro. Look at that, bro.
Yo, Alexandra Park, PO, MG Furrow. You know the vibes. The bottle's almost done.
We gotta finish the Henny, bro. I thought it was already gone. We gotta finish it.
Shit.
Whose house is this?
To Alexandra Park right here. Thanks for having me out, brother. I appreciate you.
Yo, I appreciate you for coming, man. You're welcome here anytime.
We're out here with hella people right now, bro. Shout out to all the guys. Do you guys want to say anything about downtown Toronto? Anybody here?
Man, shout out to P. Shout out to P.
Yo, free
No
space,
cap.
eh?
Shout out to P. You come over here, you might not go back, my nigga. No bad. Tell your bitch come fuck with me.
So I'm good, bro.
What do you mean you're good, bro?
Casa with the Henny. These niggas so hood, they don't give a fuck about their life. This nigga said Casamigos with the Henny. That is a deadly combination. What are you doing? And the split? Yo, my boy Brandon might just be from the hood.
That's Spliff, here.
Yeah, this nigga fits in. He's with
Drunk as fuck right now.
Cameraman, stop ducking action. Catch me downtown.
Get shot right down. I'm gonna cover my
he's
looking
lit. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I watched a couple of Brandon shits, bro. You need to stop getting lit with your interviewees, bro. One, you don't know what niggas be putting in that weed, bro. Two, nigga, from a watching perspective, I'll be honest with you, this is unhinged. Like, this shit. Like, I feel like I'm watching a fucking cartel leader interview his fucking, his fucking, what do you call? See, oh fuck. I'm so untrapped that I don't even remember what you call these niggas. His runners. His runners, we'll call them. Yeah, you nice it. Okay, chat. W's though, bro.
Like we just came back from a payday week. Get shot right down. I'm gonna cover my A's. Looking like we just came back from a payday. We get a high, me rolling up J-Way. Smith the Wesson in a Goya. I told Smith the Wesson go to region and blow. All I wanna do is get busy, you know.
Yo, watch your boy Brandon. Watch it working, bro. Look, I'm dying. Brandon's working, bro. Brandon came out here and he clocked the fuck in, bro. He clocked in. He's putting in that work, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. Which undercover cop is this? Like, what in the Officer Chris is going on right now? Who is this? Can we get some explanation as to why there's just one old white guy with a beard that's good in the hood? Because I'm sorry, this nigga's giving fucking federal informant vibes. Is it just me? Am I the only one?
What does CNG stand for again?
The neighborhood ghost.
The neighborhood ghost.
Look at that.
What do you think about the gun laws, Justin Trudeau, the government?
Yo, legalize guns.
Yo, this guy's funny, bro.
Legalize guns, man. Fuck Trudeau.
What would you say to the youth out there, people coming up?
Yo, listen to Casper TNG. It will further your life, your careers, your health, your wealth, and everything in between.
We're on the Brandon Buckingham show. We're in the fucking.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you though. Casper's way more well spoken than I thought. Like, if you didn't tell me he was from Toronto, I'd have dead ass thought this guy was like he's got the like, I think like Casper might just have to start applying a little bit more pressure, because this nigga's got the aura of a rap star. Is it just me? I feel like he could definitely be like a serious like word, like not just Canada, like global type shit. Can't just be me.
your wealth, and everything in between.
He kind of looks like V's too if we put it all together. The nigga definitely kind of looks like V's.
Further your life, your careers, your health, your wealth, and everything in between.
We're on the Brandon Buckingham show. We're in the fucking trenches with it. We're downtown. We're downtown all day with it. We got like 100K on the block right now and it ain't shit. Shout out to Brandon Buckingham, man. Real ass fucking nigga. I swear to God on everything I love, real nigga. He's on my block and he's not on your block because you guys are fucking goof bitches and you guys are not lit. Like I said, we got the Hellcat on the block. Hellcat on the block. Yeah.
Come on. 33 RK, you already know what time it is, fam. We're outside, fucking POB shit. Menace Gang, 170 on my fucking shit. Look me up on YouTube, 33 RK. Yo, this is a big handshake right here. He's affiliated now.
Look.
Member.
That's a crazy handshake. Upside down on the hand.
All right, if you guys enjoyed this episode, the extended cut as always is going to be on Patreon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you for watching the Brandon Buckingham show. I'm with B Money right now.
Rickety.
Nice to meet you, bro. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate that, bro.
It's downtown MG4L. You know the vibes, man. Either you love me, you hate me. Shout out K Money. Love, bro.
Tap in YG35. Follow me on Instagram.
I appreciate you having us out, brothers. It's love.
Thanks for coming out. This is The Hood. Look up my music. I go by Press Armani.
As always, the extended cut will be on Patreon.
What?
This is The Hood. Look up my music. I go by Press Armani.
Special thanks to the heterosexual twinks.